Yola! Hey guys, it's Thomas from Lane Film Studios and welcome to another video. Today we are talking about scripts and some concept art and maybe even a little bit of storyboards. So, script. So I just started writing this thing in script format because I didn't know how to do it at all, the way that like directors do it and stuff. And they do it how basically you write a list like of all your scenes and you make summaries of all this stuff, put it all together. Now, I didn't really like the idea of that. I just wanted to write it all through. Thing is, I got a little over halfway through my script and I started getting really bored, and I knew exactly what I was going to write down, but I didn't like writing it down. So that was kind of a problem. So then suddenly my brother, the normal Lane Films, Steven, he starts bombing me with all these like suggestions and things I should do and stuff, and I'm like, well, you know, Steven, well, I didn't say this, I just thought this, Steven, I'm sure these are all tremendously good ideas and they would make our movie a lot better, but you know, I really want to stick to this story. I don't want to have to rewrite a whole new story, come up with a whole new story, because you know, we've already filmed some of this thing. And it does fit in the same story now that we've changed it. So yes, I have changed this. It's very good. We had like a big list of all our scenes that we're gonna have in, like the major scenes, and then we kind of started writing through scene by scene like I did before. And then just recently I've been like putting in smaller scenes in between the major scenes in the scene list and writing summaries and all this stuff that you kind of need to do. And I think it's a much better story. I will leave this new script, since it's a different document, in the description, the link to it. And you guys can watch me like live type and stuff like that. But you can't edit, obviously. So now we're going to talk concept art. So I think this is a phase you probably need to do. I mean, if you do it without it, you'll get an okay thing. Like, if you're like one of those guys who's just like, hey, I have this idea, let's go out and film it. That could work, but it's probably not going to work as well as if you do all this other stuff. So, concept art, something you really should do to get an idea of what your final scene is going to look like. So, if you've read any of the script, the first scene, which it's now the third scene, but the first scene is where Roshi, who we will change these names, but he's my Jedi Master in the film. He's just sleeping in his bed, and then he wakes up and he's all like scared and stuff, and suddenly these 4 guys just come crashing through the window and are shooting at him, and Roshi kind of beats all 4 of them up, and it's pretty spectacular. Now I have changed that scene. Well, I guess I haven't changed it yet, but I know I am going to change it, I think. Anyways, so this scene, originally I just had this small room that's like curved. It's kind of like a sideways dome, I guess you could say, with there's a bed, and then there are shelves and a window, and this is all of Roshi's room. And then just recently, Steven's like, well, we should have it be like bigger and stuff. I'm like, yes, we should. So I started drawing out all these designs, but they still had that one room that was exactly that, and Steven's like, oh, so we don't need concept art for this scene. So then I'm like, you know what? You're right, this should all be pretty much one room. And so the final, about to show you the final concept art of this room, of Roshi's room, that has been approved. However, we will add a couple things to it. So here it is. So guys, I hope you like it. I think it's pretty cool. After I finally am like, you know what? I don't have to have it be all my thing. Then I'm like, oh cool, this is really cool. So, I hope you guys like it. So, there's like a bed, and then there's a table and some chairs, and then there's a separate meditation room that he can go in, and then there's going to be like a little closet or something. It'll probably be a closet that kind of connects to the meditation room. But really hope you guys like that. So we have not done any extra filming or anything. We're just kind of getting the script. We're trying to get the script as good as we can, and we like completely started over, completely redid it, and we're not nearly as far as we were with the other script. But hopefully, you know, I might get some other people to be working on the script, and that'll be really good. But I think that's about it for this. I hope you guys liked the video, and bye.